1. I would like to hire a local who knows this market to ensure we don't get the wrong value on the report. The correct term is appraiser. An appraiser is defined as a licensed professional who provides an opinion on the value of real estate based on professional knowledge of the market. Appraisals are required for transactions using bank financing. They are also sometimes used to provide a value for a refinancing loan. 2. The county tax assessor determined the value of the property was $1 million, which was higher than the previous. The correct term is assessment. An assessment is a formal process where a government official determines the taxable value of a property. The assessment is often not the same price as the current market value and shouldn't be relied upon for anything other than the property tax assessment. 3. The heat didn't work in our apartment all winter and it became unlivable. We filed for against the landlord and moved out since they wouldn't fix the issue. The correct term is constructive eviction. This is the term for an eviction where the tenant moves out due to a landlord allowing a property to fall into disrepair or become uninhabitable for some reason. 4. Stated the loan must be approved within 30 days, and it wasn't, so the whole deal fell through. The correct term is contingency. The contingency is a certain happening or event, without which a contract will not be valid. For example, in a purchase agreement, the buyer and seller may agree that the offer is contingent upon the buyer's financing within 30 days. If this doesn't happen, the deal could potentially fall through. 5. I signed this and now I'm legally obligated to buy that house. The correct term is contract. A contract is an agreement between two or more people that creates an obligation to do or not do a particular thing. 6. The will was recorded after closing at the county courthouse, so now it's public record. The correct term is deed. A deed is a legal document that shows the ownership of a property. After a property is sold, the deed can be recorded to notify the public of the new owner's ownership rights. 7. My friend and I are going into to flip this house. We'll each put in $5,000 and then sell it for a profit. The correct term is joint venture. A joint venture is the joining of two or more people to conduct a specific business enterprise. 8. I own the that my house is built on. The correct term is land. Land is the Earth's surface, extending downward to the center of the Earth and upward infinitely into space. 9. Was placed on my property because I didn't pay my taxes. Now I have to pay the back taxes, plus interest and penalties. The correct term is involuntary lien. An involuntary lien is a legal claim against a property that is imposed without the choice of the property owner. This type of lien usually arises when a property owner doesn't pay taxes or fails to meet certain other legal obligations, like paying their mortgage loan. 10. I signed to rent an apartment from my friend. I pay him $600 a month in rent, and I have the place for as long as I want. I can give him 2 weeks' notice if I want to move out. The correct term is lease. A lease is an agreement between a landlord and tenant in which the tenant is given the right to use the property for a specified period of time, usually in return for periodic rent payments.